Hey, brand builder, Rory Vaden here. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this interview. As always, it's our honor to provide it to you for free. And wanted to let you know there's no big sales pitch or anything coming at the end. However, if you are someone who is looking to build and monetize your personal brand, we would love to talk to you and get to know you a little bit and hear about some of your dreams and visions and share with you a little bit about what we're up to see if we might be a fit. So if you're interested in a free strategy call with someone from our team, we would love to hear from you. You can do that at brandbuildersgroup.com/podcall, brandbuildersgroup.com/podcall. We hope to talk to you soon.
All right, y'all. Welcome to my recap of my conversation with Lindsay Czarniak. I loved this conversation and I love her. I think she's so cool and she's so down to earth and it's just an awesome conversation. It's like, if you've ever wondered, like, how do you get to be doing the things that you see people on TV doing, which I often do. I'm like, how did you get into this? And, how did you get to be the one to report on this or do this? This is a really cool behind the scenes sneak peek on what I would say, like, Lindsay's rise to all the things that she's done, both sports related and non-sports related, which it's so cool, right? And I loved it. And I just think she's just an awesome human being. So, okay. I could go on and on about that. So I'm going to give you my top 3 takeaways. I'm holding up my notebook, I have like 10. So I'm going to have to narrow it down here as I'm actually doing this recap episode. But here's the first thing. And this is just a great reminder to all of us, is the importance of building relationships, not because you need them or not because you think you're going to need them one day, but because you genuinely care about other human beings. And I love what she said. She goes, you build relationships not because you think you're going to need them one day, but you build them because there's a genuine desire to just know other people. And she said it's been a constant reminder throughout her life, as it is mine and probably yours, of the way you treat people matters. And it's a reflection of your heart. It's a reflection of how you view yourself. And that means a lot to other people, right? I was actually in a call with, I don't know if it was a webinar. I can't remember what it was. I know what it was. I was at a conference. I was at a conference on customer experience, and I was sitting in the audience, and the speaker, who also happens to be a close friend and an amazing author, John DeJulius, he said, what if you lived every day like the way you treated people today is how you would be remembered? And that just hit me in a really profound way of, if today was my last day on earth, is how I'm treating people the way I want to be remembered when I'm gone? Or, is today a day where I'm being short or, just flippant because I'm tired or overwhelmed? Or, is today the day that I actually had time and patience and stop to say hello and get to know someone or help somebody with, a bag of groceries or whatever it is? And I think it's a sign of your heart. And that was like a big thing to me, is how you treat people is a reflection of how you view yourself and how you view others. And people take note of that. So build relationships, not because you think you need them, not because they're going to do something with you, but because you genuinely care about humans, right? You genuinely care about the people around you, what their name is, what their story is. And at the very least, it's you care enough to say hello, right? To give them time and respect. I think that really matters. And that it shapes your reputation, it shapes how people view you. So just a great, never ending, forever, always reminder of the importance of relationships and how you treat people. Second thing is, this is tactical. Just a quick tip for any of you who get nervous on camera or who are camera shy. I thought this was really great. I love this. And it's what I have noted here in my notes is the Post-it rule, right? So it's like your entire script for your video should fit on a Post-it note. In other words, it should not have many words and it should be really short. And I love that. It's like, pick out 3 things that you want to talk about in any interview. Ironically, we talk about 3 things in our recaps, but talk about 3 things that you want to talk about in any conversation or any video that you're doing, and just write down the words that are going to make you remember that point. And then be you. And that's the key. It's like what people really want on camera is not some long scripted, highly produced, animated video. What they want to hear is from someone they can relate to, someone that's personable, someone that's being authentic, someone that's genuine, that you can listen to and go, man, it's like, I've had questions like that, or I wondered things like that before. Whether it's educational, inspirational, or informational, or just entertainment, it's like, keep it to the basics. So you let pressure off yourself, right? The more you force yourself to stick to an outline or memorize something, the more pressure you put on yourself. And quite honestly, it's like when we have a hiccup, that's when we get even more nervous, and it just makes it worse. So what if you just had a Post-it note with like 3 or 4 key words that will help you remember the points that you're trying to make? And then you can just have a conversation. You can just be yourself and share, because that's what people really want. And she talked about how she did this when everything happened with George Floyd, and she interviewed her mother-in-law. And she's, and she just said, this wasn't anything to do with sports or my professional career, but I had questions. And I figured if I have questions, other people like me have questions. So I'm going to ask them, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to share. And that won her a Gracie Award for women in sports who are creating influential movements. But that wasn't scripted or highly produced or animated, and didn't have pretty bumpers or graphics. It was a conversation amongst 2 people who were having real live conversations around real life challenges live in the moment in real time. That is what people are looking for. So just remember that the next time you go to do an interview or make a video. It's like, people want more of who you are. Don't get consumed with having it scripted and outlined. Just have a conversation. So the post-it rule, right? 3 words on a Post-it note. That's all you need. And the rest is just be you. Just be you. All right. Last thing, super short, super simple, but really significant, is the more relatable you are, the more fans you create. I love that. And it's like, it will simultaneously create non-fans. That's okay. That's not your audience. But the more relatable you are, the more fans you will create. Y'all, go check out this episode. It's so cool. She's awesome. She gave us her handle. She said, follow her on Instagram. It's Lindsay CZ, not her full name, Czarniak, but just CZ. So go check her out, follow her on Instagram. You're going to learn really cool things about how she loves fishing and early mornings and telling silly dad jokes. Like, check her out. Check out this interview. So good. Come back next time and get more tips on how to build an influential personal brand. We'll see you then.